The 5 biggest customer experience mistakes that can kill your brand. Walker research reveals that customer experience will overtake price and product as the key brand differentiator by the year 2020, which is now less than 2 years away. And Forrester adds to that by saying 72% of companies are already naming improving CX as their top priority. While it's great that the majority of businesses are looking to improve their CX, they're not quite there yet. Here are 5 mistakes to avoid on your journey. Not being available when and where customers want to engage. It's a 24/7 economy and you need to be available to your customers anytime and anywhere. Digital disruptors like Amazon have set the bar high, and customers expect the same convenient and seamless omni-channel experience from all brands they interact with. Accenture reveals that 81% of customers are frustrated dealing with a company that does not make it easy to do business with them. And a frustrated customer is already halfway out the door, or off your website. Not focusing on employee engagement. Employee engagement is intrinsically linked to customer experience. After all, happy employees are more likely to turn into a true brand advocate. In its employee engagement benchmark study, Temkin Group finds that companies which excel at CX have 1.5 times more engaged employees than customer experience laggards. But according to Gallup, less than a third of US workers feel engaged, so there is still a lot of work to be done. Not immediately acting upon negative feedback. Mistakes happen, but it's how you act to resolve them that can make or break an experience. Zendesk finds that 40% of customers avoid companies for 2 or more years after a bad experience and tell their friends, family, and colleagues to avoid it too. Today, one bad experience is amplified easily and swiftly as customers take to social media and review sites to share their frustrations, meaning they can reach hundreds or even thousands of potential customers with their negative feedback at the click of a button. So rather than waiting around for a customer to take their frustrations online, use customer insights to uncover and resolve issues before they get to the escalation point. And definitely don't wait for a customer who has already reached out to you via offline or private channels to make their experience public on social before taking action. Not creating emotional engagement with your customers. In a time where it's easier than ever to switch between products and companies, long-term customer loyalty has become harder to obtain. One key differentiator that can help retention is creating an emotional connection between brand and consumer. A study by Harvard Business Review finds that emotionally engaged customers are at least 3 times more likely to recommend your product or service, less likely to shop around, and 3 times more likely to repurchase. And lastly, not having customer experience as your number 1 priority. Customer experience isn't just about providing a great service to turn a complaint around or connecting with your customers and employees on such a level that you'll have long-term loyalty. It's an asset that can drive real commercial value to your business. Deloitte says that consumers' decisions to buy a product or service is impacted by their overall enjoyment or their experience. And ThinkJar research adds that 55% of customers are willing to pay more for guaranteed good experience. So make sure you avoid the 5 biggest customer experience mistakes, and your organization will benefit from this key brand differentiator to stay ahead of competitors in the market.